Hi Lux for Less family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenesha. If you're new, this channel is called Lux Living for Less, and on this channel we just try to find tips and tricks on how to still live a fabulous lifestyle on a for less budget. Today is Saturday, November 16th. It is 3:36 p.m. I have been out of the house since right after 10 a.m. this morning. I was invited to a fragrance event at one of the Dillard stores here in Jacksonville at the Avenues Mall. By Capilani in Dillard. She is a fragrance essay in Dillard's, and she and I have a friendly rapport. So she texted me and told me about the event, and I went out and saw what they had to offer. I did buy my son a bottle of Mind Games cologne that he really likes. It was in one of the sample bags that she has given me previously. Y'all, Capilani has given me, I swear, no less than 100 fragrance samples. So periodically I'll go through it to see if there's anything in there that catches my eye that I don't already have, and if there is, then I'll buy it, which is what happened with this fragrance. My son was going through the fragrances and he was like, I really like this one. So I went and bought that one for him, had it engraved with his name on it, and that's going to be one of his Christmas gifts. So one of the Christmas gifts is out of the way. While I was there, they did give me a atomizer. I think that's what you call it. And the rep from Mind Games told me that I can get it filled with anything on the floor, whatever it is that I wanted on the floor, whatever fragrance, I can have it filled. So I chose to have it filled with Dolce & Gabbana, I think it's called Devotion. And I sprayed it on my arm. I don't think I like it, but I got it as a sampler, and it's about this big, just to kind of test it out and see how it wears in different situations. But right now, it's been on me for about an hour, and everybody has a different scent profile. So what I like, you might not like, and what you like, I might not like. But it is what it is. But I'm here at the Town Center Mall now. My Tiffany bracelet is ready. They called me on Monday to come pick it up. Y'all remember I dropped it off about 3 weeks ago. They called me and told me it looks as good as new. So I am going to go in here and pick up my bracelet. And while I'm out here, I may go to DSW. I'm still looking for me a pair of chocolate brown. I want me a pair of chocolate brown slouchy boots, suede, but I can't seem to find any. That one has a zipper that goes all the way up, and two is going to fit the circumference of my calf. Y'all, my calf is about 16 inches, and that's considered a wide calf.
I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway, riding that storm running through my veins like a shot down tailspun airplane. Scared of nothing and I'm scared to death. I can't breathe and I catch my breath. I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway. Ain't no love in Oklahoma, just a whistle of a long black train. You'll know when it's coming for you, riding in on the wind and rain. The same red river trying to drown me. It ain't knocking me down, I'm standing my ground with the whole world falling all around me.
So I'm done. I got my bracelet from Tiffany. It looks so good. It looks like it's brand new. And I stopped by Chanel. We have a Chanel beauty store here. It's mostly Chanel beauty products and fragrances, but then they have like a small sunglass section as well. While I was in there, I was looking for some sunglasses that I wanted when I was in London. And I know I haven't given y'all that London vlog, but it's coming very soon, y'all. It's just long and I'm trying to take my time with it, but I digress. Anyway, while I was in there and I saw they had sunglasses, I definitely wanted to put my eyes on what they had to see if they had those sunglasses, because if they had them, I was going to buy them, but they are sold out. The associate was even, she's like, well, let me check for you. sold out. Anyway, but what I went in there to get was this foundation. And I saw this on my girl Stephanie's channel, the Soft Nurse brand. If you all are not following Stephanie, do yourself a favor and go over and follow her. She has amazing content. She has an amazing spirit. I love Stephanie, but she wears this foundation, and y'all, when I tell y'all, it looks like when she has it on, she's wearing nothing. Like, it's so smooth. The coverage is so fantastic. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It almost looks like her skin is airbrushed. So I went to get me some of this. Anyway, those are the two things that I got while I was here. Well, the one thing that I purchased, and then the one thing that I picked up. Y'all, it looks so good. It looks brand spanking new. It is crowded out here in this mall. I don't know what is going on. The lady said this is the first day for Santa Claus, and I'm like, well, Santa Claus bring all the kids to the yard, I see, because my goodness gracious. It is crowded, y'all. It is so crowded. It feels like Christmas Eve shopping. That's how crowded it is.
There I was, tangled up in marigold. We were listening to the reverend children singing. Yeah. Coming low as the garden river flows, while the August light becomes a golden evening. Yeah. And I'll lead you down that road if you lose your way. Gonna be a protector. Someday you're gonna shine on your own. I will be your protector. An apricot picked right off a given tree. I gave water to the soil and now it feeds me. Yeah. And they were shaded underneath it all. I feel proud of who I am because you need me.
So I'm in the line at Chick-fil-A, y'all. My son has been telling me for weeks that I need to try the banana pudding milkshake. And I was like, okay, well, while I'm over here, let me just try it. I hope I don't regret this later. I hope I don't regret this later, but we're going to try it and see. Today is Sunday, November 17th. It is 2:39 p.m. I'm here at UPS, y'all. I am here to return my second pair of boots. Y'all saw me go to FedEx yesterday and return those Steve Madden boots. I don't remember if I told you all that's what they were, but that's what they were. It was a pair of black Steve Madden boots, and I'll put a picture up somewhere on the screen so you can see what they look like. But it was a pair of black leather Steve Madden boots that I really did like in person. But y'all also remember me telling y'all that sometimes that description of the calf width, it be lying, y'all. It said that the width of that calf was like 16 inches. My calf is 16 inches in circumference, and I could not get that thing to fit at all. So I got them. As soon as I got them and tried them on and realized that they didn't fit, I initiated a return immediately, and I returned them yesterday. So when I initiated the return for the Steve Madden boots, I went on another hunt for another pair of black boots, and I saw that Macy's had a sale on their INC, amongst other brands, but the INC ones are the ones that caught my eye. And then the circumference on that one said 16 inches wide, and it was considered a wide calf. And then I get those, and they're too big. So I'm here returning my second pair of boots, and at this point I'm probably just going to wait till Black Friday, because I know a lot of the retailers, Vince Camuto and others, dealers, whomever, will be having Black Friday sales. So I'm just going to wait.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I guess you wonder where I've been, I searched to find the love within, love within.
look rough. Anyway, left Lowe's without a washer and dryer set. The set that I thought I wanted, I did my reviews on it last night and well into this morning, and the reviews overall were pretty much trash. So I mean, I know products are not going to get 100% positive reviews 100% of the time. There are always going to be some negatives depending on the person's experience with that particular item. But when the reviews are more unfavorable than they are favorable, and a lot of the reviews are, the ones that are negative are pretty consistent. Like, it's not one saying this didn't work for me because of XYZ and the other saying I just didn't like it. It was pretty much consistently referencing the same issue as to why the negative reviews got the negative review that it did. So yeah.
Yeah, I smell like money. We be blowing hundreds in the drop top with my friends going dummy. Do it. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Yeah, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Well, we are leaving Home Depot. Lowe's prices and the sale was much better. So, and Lowe's had kind of a bigger selection. So, back to Lowe's we go. And let's see if we can find something. Thanks, first. All right, y'all. So this is the set that we decided on. It's $14.55 before the 10%. So after 10%, I get an additional $145 off. It's large on the inside. I'm getting the one with the agitator, and I like the color. But he said white was the most popular color. Oddly enough, but this is the one I'm getting. All right, y'all, so we are leaving Lowe's. We have our washer and dryer. Got a good deal on it, so it's not going to be delivered until next Tuesday, which is fine, but at least that duty is done. So now I'm gonna go home, so let's go. Today is Monday, November 18th. It is 10:41 a.m. Y'all, I am headed to meet my girl Karen. Her channel name is called Miss Glam Doll TV. Now, y'all will remember me mentioning Karen a few months ago when I was in Washington attending my friend Chantel's graduation, and Karen and I were attempting to try to meet up, and it just did not happen. Well, Karen and her husband are actually here in Jacksonville this weekend, and she hit me up and was like, hey, you know, let's link. I was like, okay, cool. So she and I are doing a day of thrifting, among some other things, you know, with as time permits, and we just go hang out and just vibe. Karen is like, I like Karen's vibe on her channel, so I'm sure her vibe is gonna be like times 10 in person. And then, y'all, guess what? So y'all know I just purchased a new washer and dryer on yesterday, right? How about I now have to buy a new microwave? Yes, I have to buy a new microwave because my microwave this morning decided to break. Now, yesterday my microwave was working fine, and this morning I think it was working fine also because I heard my son using it. And when I went downstairs to warm up my blueberry muffin, it had an error code on it. So I'm like, okay, what is this? So I looked up the error code, and it gave some troubleshooting steps, went through the troubleshooting steps. That did not work. And they gave the option to, if the troubleshooting steps don't work, then you were going to have to replace the control board. And I'm like, who would do that instead of just buying a new microwave? Now, here's the thing. My husband and my son have a terrible habit of slamming the microwave door when they are using it. I don't know if any of you all, you know, who have kids or, you know, people that live in the house, they just, I don't know, it's just an unconscious habit of slamming the microwave door shut. It drives me freaking nuts. And I have asked them so many times, stop doing it. Well, this morning when I heard my son using the microwave, I heard the door slam, slam, slam. Apparently he was warming up some hot water. He said he was warming up some water for some tea, which tells me he doesn't feel well, because he only drinks tea when he's hot tea when he's not feeling well. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to address when he gets home from work, but I digress. But now, I'm not saying that he broke the microwave as a result of him slamming it, but I'm not saying he didn't either, because I have told him so many times, stop doing it, you know, before you break my microwave. Now here's the other thing. This is the third microwave that will be replacing in 3 years. The first microwave we got when we redid our kitchen, that was in 2020. That was early 2020. A year later, that microwave broke. Fast forward, here we are 3 years later in 2024. We replaced the microwave, the second one, in 2021, and it's the microwave is broke again. And I'm like, okay, so clearly there are issues with this brand. Now, you all know that Samsung appliances they don't really have the best reputation. Thank God my refrigerator has been doing very well. I mean, you know, I haven't had any issues with it. But overall, y'all know Samsung doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to their appliances. So this will now be the third microwave that we're replacing in 3 years. Now, this morning I told my husband, I said, fine, I'll just look for another microwave while I'm out today. I was already set, had my mind made up. Okay, I'm not buying another Samsung microwave, because clearly that is the issue. He was like, I don't want to make appliances in the house, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bruh, so you are okay with continuing to having to replace this Samsung microwave when you clearly by now know that that is the issue, if this is yet the third one that we are replacing in 4 years, the second one in 3 years. Like, before we redid our kitchen, we had a countertop microwave, and I swear that thing lasted years. When I say years, I mean like years and years and years and years. Seriously. Anyway, so we're not gonna get I was gonna get like a Whirlpool or, you know, something like that. He was like, no, I want another Samsung. Fine, we're gonna get another Samsung, but guess what we're getting? We're gonna get an extended warranty this time. No discussion about it, because clearly we are having to replace this damn microwave too many times. I can tell I'm pretty annoyed, right? So after Karen and I part ways today, then I'm gonna be looking for another microwave. And y'all know I just bought that washer and dryer yesterday. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and meet Karen. I know that was a long-winded TED talk, but I just had to get that little rant out, because I'm kind of annoyed.
High volume, high volume, high volume, high volume, high volume.
2 a.m. again and I'm thinking about 2 a.m. again and I'm thinking, should I come through? Can I come kick with you? 2 a.m. again and I'm thinking about, it's 2 a.m. and I'm stuck up thinking about the last time you were behind me, all in the mirror. I could see everything you would be doing. I could see everything looking at me like you love me. No, you don't love me. Devil can audience. I come first, you come on time. I reverse, you rewind, do it again. Stuck in time, do it again. I ever say, come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me, hey. You don't ever come, why you never come? Will you ever come and see me for once? Come and see me for once. Why you never come to me, no? Why you never come to me? Why you never come to me, no? It's my time, it's your turn. I know you're right, I know it burns to be in love. I know it burns to be another one of your girls on the side like that. I know you're kind, how you lie like that. I know you're mine when you party like that. I know you're mine when you body like that.
The time is now 4:46. I just bid Karen farewell. She is preparing to round out her trip. She has some family here that she is going to see while she's here, and then tomorrow she leaves to head back to Philly. Y'all, I had such a great time with Karen, and I'm thinking about it now. I don't think I even got her. I don't even think I captured any video of her. How did that even happen? But I did take a picture with her. Y'all, Karen is so nice. When I tell you she is the exact same person in person as you see on camera, like carbon copy. And I love that about people. If what I get in person from you is what I came to know and love in a video digital version, we just gonna hit it off like immediately. So I had a great time with her. We spent the whole day to get together. We went thrifting, went and had lunch, went and did some shopping. Well, she did some shopping. I didn't buy anything, surprisingly. But yeah, y'all, please, if you're not already following or subscribe to Karen, please go subscribe to her. It is Miss Glam Doll TV, and I'll have her channel linked in the description box. I had such a great time, and Karen, y'all, got body yada yada. Karen is a very fit woman, but her vibe, her spirit, her inside matches her outside. Let's just say that. So Karen, if you're watching this, I enjoy hanging out with you. Thank you for spending the day with me. Thank you for coming to Duval. The next time I'm gonna come visit you. I have already said that, but I said, child, I can't come when it's cold. I'm a Florida girl, born and raised. We don't do well with the cold. So maybe next spring I'll go and visit her and hang out with her. But yeah. So now, y'all, I'm headed to Lowe's. I have to tackle the daunting task. I'm going to find a damn microwave. All right, y'all. Ordered my microwave. $400 later, and I won't get it until Saturday.